Good afternoon.
I'm talking with Deborah Davis, who is a grandmother who lives on the south side of Syracuse, who is a professor at SUNY Oswego. And she is just overwhelmed with issues and ideas about being a grandmother.
Well, I've been a grandmother for a long time, which is, for me, a very interesting journey. Um, my oldest granddaughter is 27, and my youngest grandson is 10. There are 7 of them.
Wow.
And I literally have 3 generations, really, of grandchildren.
Mm-hmm.
And my main concern is education. That's what I do. And the reason I do it is because of these grandchildren.
Okay.
Now, the oldest granddaughter, she has her undergraduate degree, her master's degree,
Right.
and her own kindergarten classroom that
Wonderful.
she teaches every day.
Yes.
And that makes me smile.
Mm-hmm.
From that point on, I get very frustrated, angry. You don't really want to see my anger today,
No,
so
we
we'll
don't.
just try to see if we can tell you about in between.
Okay.
I think the next 3 grandchildren, I consider them the successes
Okay.
because, of course, she is successful in the traditional way. The other 3 are making their successes almost on their own.
Okay.
They were failed by the Syracuse City School System.
Wow.
The whole system.
Oh, hey, I understand.
And I say it very clearly, the system, because there's no one person to blame. My grandson, he is just a fine young man. He has a family. He works 40 hours a week since the time he was 17. Never missed a day of work that I can think that I know about.
Okay.
But he was pushed out of high school because somebody dropped the ball in some grade, somewhere around 4th or 5th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? But he didn't let that stop him. He's still successful. He has a family. He loves his family. He works for his family.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the next 2 are a little bit more current because there's a space between those children. A space between. And this is the next generation that are just recently graduated from our city schools.
Okay.
They really struggle because society, this changing society, this pop culture,
Absolutely.
just took hold of them.
Yeah.
And the education system was not able to retain them,
Mm-hmm.
not able to hold their minds,
Or engage
encourage them,
Mm-hmm.
engage them enough. And one struggled. He pulled himself out and he graduated.
Right.
And he's working. He didn't go on to college.
Okay.
He's working, and he has not been without a job.
Well, as long as he's taking care
he
of
takes
himself.
he takes care of business, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's taking good care of himself. Now, the next one, she's a young woman,
Okay.
a little bit more, I won't say determined, but a totally different child than the young man who's now working.
Okay.
She fought the system, got caught up in the street, not the street really, but the culture,
Right.
the peer culture.
And not
And
focused.
and she lost focus, but she regained focus in time enough to say, I am smart, and I need to get on out of here.
There you go.
She went up and she took the test to go to college, to enter college.
Mm-hmm.
Passed the test and was accepted.
Wow.
And today is a freshman in college,
Wonderful.
even though she really did not finish. She's smart enough to know there are rules. There are things in place that would make it possible for her. Now, I'll take a little credit for that piece because I'm an educator.
Right.
I put the information out there. She grabbed it.
There you go.
Okay.
And
The state will allow her to do her first 24 credits get her high school diploma, keep her 24 credits, and go on and finish her degree.
There you go.
She's smart in that way. But should she have had to do that? She's a child.
Well,
We are supposed to take care of our children.
There you go.
We are not. We as a system, as a society, are not taking care of our children.
What you say, the village is not coming together.
Right. The village went away on holiday.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because no one seems to be taking responsibility for our children. And I'll even put myself in that. And I work hard, but sometimes I just take a breath and turn my head because this is hard work.
Hey, we've all been there.
But I think we really, as adults in this society today, we have to stop and take our responsibility and take back our children. We can no longer allow them not to succeed. And that means giving them their roots back.
There you go.
If we don't know it, the library's full of it. There's nothing that's not uncovered at this point.
Yes.
There are documents. There are diaries. The word is out there. It's not covered up. As much as they tried to hide it, we have risen up again.
Wonderful. And as you look across your mantelpiece, you see that you have your family displayed.
They're all over the place here.
So they can see who they are and from whence they've come. And I think that with you in their corner, they'll always have the opportunity.
Opportunity or push. I mean, because I don't see how I can ever stop. Because as a grandmother, you don't get to opt out.
Right.
Now, you can talk to any grandmother anywhere. You do not get to opt out. Some people just pick up and let. No, grandmothers don't generally do that.
There you go.
And I think the grandmothers are the ones who have the loudest voice right now. We have a generation that needs us to step up to the plate.
There you go.
En masse.
Thank you.